That shit. And then just record this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know when it's ready.
Damn, I'm fucking buzzed.
Hey, am I sober? JoJo too sober right now?
Yeah. No, this is the North County Podcast. This is episode 8. You know, today we got JOJO2FADED, man.
Whoop, 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 whoop. JOJO2FADED, most hated, gang related. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Hey, I appreciate you for driving all the way down here, bro.
It's all love, man. We were stressing though.
Yeah.
We were stressing for a second.
How was that traffic? Felicia was fucking busy or what?
The homie blew through that shit like nothing. We got here in like 15 minutes, fool.
Yeah, you guys got here quick, fool. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Fool, and I liked it. And I liked it too. I sat down. I was like, fucking, I'm gonna wait. And the homie's gonna get me. We're gonna make it there on time. Got here early.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, now we're here. We're live, you guys.
Hey, but what's up, bro? You know what I mean? Tell us about yourself, fool. You know, who's JOJO2FADED, homie?
Fool, just like everybody else, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm no different from him or them. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up where everybody else grew up, but I just happen to make words come together cleaner. You know what I mean? And I just feel like we capture something when I speak of shit that I've going out and we go do. I know that somewhere like they hear that shit, they're like, fuck yeah, fool, like that fool spitting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, like everything he just said, and I was like, damn, is he saying that like through his words or is he rapping it?
That's always mesmerized over here. Oh,
I'm like, dang.
Hey, you know what though? Like it's a blessing too, cause a lot of well, I mean, it's a double-ended sword, fool. Like people could come up with you and check what time you're on and be like, "What's up, homie? What's up?" Or they could hit you with the like, "Hey, fool, I fuck with your music. Your music. I'm from here, but I fuck with your shit." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that shit a lot, fool. It don't even matter where I run into, malls everywhere, fool.
Yeah, it's all love, fool. You know what I mean? This shit. I remember what I think the first song that I listened to from you, dog, was Cruising, fool.
Oh
Ah, that shit was bumping, dog. I was fucking in the summertime straight bumping that shit like repeat. Fool. I was like, hell yeah.
La
you know what I mean?
Ratos hate me.
Hey, that shit go crazy, fool. Hell yeah, dog.
That's like the summer jam too. I got a lot of people from like when I go way back, fool. Like they'd be like, "Oh, you remember you dropped this on SoundCloud?" And I'd be like, "Shh, don't tell anybody about that." I was like, I don't even remember that.
And the first song I heard by you was on the 805 speeding.
That's the one, yeah.
I was like,
805
that shit
speeding.
go hard,
I was
fool.
like, damn. I was like, I'm always speeding. Fuck it, I'm gonna be bumping this.
I was on that fucking freeway, fool, and I was like, man, I'm on the 805 every day. I'm doing 90. I'm like, fuck it though. You know what I mean? That was my daily routine back then. I was like 17 when that song came out.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like 17 when that shit came out. That's like what, fucking 4 years ago, 3 years ago?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even- what are we in right now?
2020, about to be in 2020.
Damn, fool. That shit crazy on this year flew by, fool.
Yeah, all this shit. At first, it was going slow as fuck. I was like, damn, can we get to fucking October? And then we got to October, and I missed it. And I'm like, oh, now we're in December. November.
November.
Hey, there's so much Santa shit everywhere. I'm like, it's fucking
Yeah,
December.
they forgot
This
about
for
fucking
real.
Thanksgiving and
For
shit.
real.
I'm over here. I'm fat, dog. I want to eat, fool. I'm trying to eat some
I'm right
turkey.
there with you,
You know what I mean,
fool.
fool?
It's tamale season, fool.
Yeah, there we go,
For real,
fool.
serio.
Fuck,
Hey,
yeah.
but you know, my favorite thing is food is that mashed potatoes, fool.
You fuck-
Mashed potatoes, fool. That's my favorite.
Hey,
fool.
fool,
I eat that shit.
real mashed potatoes or fake mashed
Nah,
potatoes?
real mashed potatoes.
It has
like
to be
that.
real mashed
You know what I mean?
potatoes.
Some
on
crazy
God.
shit right there.
That's some white people stuff, dog.
Yeah,
No,
shit.
that's potato salad. That's
Yeah.
white people. I don't fuck with potato salad and shit. My girl thinks I'm fucking ridiculous, fool. You know what I mean? I can't eat anywhere, fool. I'm like, but I've been getting better and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, hell yeah, fool.
I used to be picky as fuck.
You be eating whatever's on that. Fuck.
Now I'm fucking. I'm over here fucking like we eat everything.
Hell yeah, fool.
Hey, Loki, I was gonna ask you where you got that barbecue from in that handle interview. That thing looked bussin', fool.
Oh my god, bro! I was fucking up some Korean barbecue from. If you know where that is, fool, like down the way, there's another little Korean barbecue spot, fool. And I went over there, dog, and I got some food, and or my people's really, and they went over there and got their food. They brought it back, and I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, let me sneak one. I was munching the whole time.
Munching, dog.
I was bunching, fool. I was so hungry that day, dog. I hadn't eaten.
Hell yeah, fool. That's what's up, dog.
No,
Fucking
yeah.
Nah. Hey,
Hey, so how long have you been doing the music thing for, bro? Like how?
For a minute, bro. Like since I was like in elementary school, I used to fuck with music, bro. Like I used to like my dad is a gangster rapper too,
yeah.
and he's from the other part of town. You know what I mean? He's from Southeast and shit. But I grew up on listening to my dad and shit. So like around 4th grade, I started playing bass, and then I took that shit up, and I started playing bass. Like I play bass, guitar, all that shit, fool. Like I play that shit. And then I just started really rapping. Like when I got faded, I got drunk and we were putting on beats. For real, bro. That's where it happened, fool. We're at the park. I'm fucked up. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, boom. We hear the Dr. J beat come on. We're like, watch this bathroom. You know what I mean? We start getting active and shit.
That shit memories. I remember, you know what I mean? Doing that shit when I get faded too, fool. But my shit sounded like shit, fool.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. I was just drunk, you know what I mean?
Mumbling.
We will all sound like shit, fool. We'd bust out. We're 15, 16 years old, barely trying to rap and shit. And then eventually, fool, we'd get cleaner and they'd be like, hey, fool, you should go to the studio, dog. Like, if you go out and make that shit, like, it'd be cracking.
Hell yeah. What was the first song that you recorded, fool? Like, ever that you remember, like, in a studio, fool?
Old. Fuck, fool. It was to a shout out 40 ounce, fool. It was to a 40 ounce beat, and it was like some shit Mike Sherm did too. It was like one of those beats. And I did it, bro. And I was just like, it's such a bad song, bro. It's nowhere out there, man. It's in my files, though. I got it.
Hey, you gotta drop that shit. Send it to North County Podcast.
Yeah, no, I was trying to look for the first song. I was like, on SoundCloud, I was like, maybe he has his first song and stuff.
I got my account deleted off SoundCloud, like, fuck, fool, like 4 years ago around then.
Yeah.
Shit.
And they were marking down everyone's page. Back then, like, if you remember Dago Music going up, they'd be like, oh, yeah, he got Sethi Smack. His page got hit. Smokey Badass's page got hit. Fucking everybody got hit.
Why is that though? What was the reason why they were getting hit?
They were doing like making false copyright claims on beats that weren't theirs. And so at the time you would just get flagged, and no matter what song, if your account had too many flags, and trust me, they did this to every song you had on there. People had like 10 songs, 15 songs. Boom, they flagged the whole page. Done. You won't get none of your views. Won't get paid for nothing. Like that was your page. After they did that shit, fool, I was like, fuck SoundCloud. I'm never going.
Going to YouTube, huh?
I went to YouTube. I started putting my shit down on YouTube, and then I started getting popping on Instagram. And so I was just like, damn, like these two just kind of like go hand in hand together.
Yeah.
Like I'm popping right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we just kept taking that shit. Like I feel like we set the bar. Like there's not a lot of fools who could, like, I don't have a lot of big features, and I do. They're OGs from the city. Like all this shit I got off me and the homies. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And what was the moment that you realized, like, oh shit, like people fucked with my shit, like I'm popping now, you know? Like what moment did you realize that?
It had to be like when I started getting like offered for like, they're like, hey fool, how much for a verse? At the time I was just like, $50. You know what I mean? I'm still young, fool. I'm like, give me a chella and a fucking $50.
Yeah,
I'm not tripping.
I'll hop on that. Yeah.
I did one of the homies like that, and then he was like, all right, bet. Boom. After I noticed that shit, I was like, they're gonna start asking me more, and I'm not gonna want a chella or $50. I'm gonna want some fucking money. So I started charging up, and ever since then, bro, like I was like, all right, cool. Like then you start getting the people who see you in public. That gives you a little bit more, like a little dash to your shit. You're like, oh, I'm feeling myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you post one thing. You're like, hey, what school am I going to? The whole school hits you up. Like, hey, come on. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know there were that many kids at that school. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Hey, how was that feeling though, fool? When someone came up to you for the first time, fool, like, hey, you JoJo dog? Like, oh.
Yeah.
A lot of people get like tripped out. I get tripped out sometimes too. It depends on who comes up to me. Like there's fools who look like they're up to no good, and you gotta have to sit there and be like, you're like, what's up, homie? Yeah, hello. What did you say? You know what I mean? Like I hit people with that, but most of the time when it's like you could tell they bring good energy. I'm like, what's cracking, boy? What's happening, fool? You want to take a picture? You'd be like, yeah, fool, let me get a picture. Boom, sitting up. His grandma's taking the picture and she's like, here my wax cleaner. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? That's when you see like love and shit. Then you be like, oh, I'm here like for a better reason. You know what I mean? People fuck with my shit.
Yeah.
That's what's, hell yeah. Hey, what was that last video you got in? That was it 2 million, fool?
Yeah, I got payroll that hit like 1 point some million, and then Hood Living hit like 3 something.
Hey, how did that feel, fool? Like when you saw those numbers go up, fool, what would you say? You're like, oh shit.
When they hit the first million, I looked at him, I was like, serio? I was like, this shit really cracked off. He was like, man, fool, like, we gotta get another win in. I was like, we definitely gotta get another win in, but like, how did that happen, fool? If you see me in the video, I came out in gym shorts, a regular pro club that I woke up in, and a regular little hat, fool. I had just like got out the fucking house. You know what I mean? I'm calm as fuck. I'm still painting and shit. And then I was like, bro, like we didn't even try. And he's like, I know we didn't try. I was like, damn, Pedro, we fucked up. We should have tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine if we would have stopped at 3 million. when we could have gone like 6. You know what I mean? And even then, fool, like that fucking song wasn't on any platforms for a reason. We didn't own that beat, perro, so we didn't get paid.
You didn't fucking get paid, dog.
For none of that shit.
Some bullshit on.
But it gave us attention.
Hey.
It gave us attention, fool.
Fool, I say easily for you one of the top 5 fool out here in SD, dog.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate
crazy,
that.
Fool, you know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
Coming in, hell yeah, fool. Like, what about that second melee, fool? What'd you say? Like,
Oh, the second
okay,
minute.
it's on now. You know
I was
what I
like,
mean?
that's my solo song. So I was like, and this is just like my old shit. So I was like, if I keep making shit like that, like I was like, it cracks off forever. You'll never know. One day, bro, that song will just catch the right attention, fool, and they'll be like, oh, now they're on that. You know what I mean? So like, I just like to, what is it? Cross my T's and dot my I's, cross my P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I try to get my shit correct, bro. So anytime it pops off, I got another one just like that. You know what I mean? I got another one just like that too.
Hey, and when you're doing those kinds of numbers, like what, like, dude, what's the hate like? Cause like, is it bad or?
I mean, like everywhere you go, if you're not doing something right, somebody's gonna say some shit about you. You know what I mean? Like I'll go places and they'll be like, "Fuck that lame." They'll never have ever ran into me. They'll be like, "Bro, I remember I caught you at a trolley, fool." I'm like, "Who are you lying to? Like, you know, what the fuck are you lying to?" There's tons of fools, bro, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're not active. You're out here with the woo." You know what I mean? I'm like, if you see me, get off. Like, what you talking about, nigga? Like, we do that.
Has anybody ever come up to you for like
Tripping?
trying to be scandalous and shit?
Yeah.
Not for that. Not because they recognize I'm JOJO2FADED.
Nah,
just because
just
they
like-
know, like, hey, aren't you from here over here? Fool? Like, yeah,
Oh shit!
that's different though. There's two different games. I don't even like mixing those in conversation. That's when I'm being JOJO2FADED, I'm JOJO2FADED 100%. You know what I mean? And you figure out what kind of timing I'm on after that if you want to be disrespectful. But aside from that, you catch me on my regular shit. If I'm going point A to point B, I'm still a gangster, homie. I'm still check. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hell yeah.
So I don't know. It just depends on who rides your way.
Hell
Be
yeah,
careful.
fool. You know what I mean? This shit go hard though.
No, yeah, good looking.
Hey, how did you and your lady meet?
Yeah, that shit went sideways. Fool.
'Cause
I know that was out of nowhere. That was
My
like,
bad.
How you and your lady meet?
Hey, my
How
bad.
you
It's
wanna
just-
know?
My bad. I always hear you talking about your lady, you know, on the podcast. So I'm like,
I
hey,
mean, I got my son. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. Fool. Like I met her back like almost 5 years ago now. You know what I mean? And like even then, fool. Like we've been through our ups and downs and shit. So next topic. Next topic.
You know what I mean? Shit.
You know.
But who you got? You know who you working with? Fool? Like you working with any big motherfuckers right now, dog? Like you got, you know, what can we expect from you, dog? Like you got some music coming on the way, fool?
expect an album for sure.
oh,
I got
yeah.
a beautiful little creation I'm making right now, fool. Once it's out, everyone's gonna start understanding like, okay, we're here for the long run. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Feature wise, fool, like to be honest, I'm not really fucking with nobody right now, fool. Like there's nobody that I could say in my head. I'm like, I got another one with so and so. Like everyone I feel like I've gotten who I wanted on my shit. I'm trying to focus on my shit and be like, you know what I mean? If you want to come my way, you can come my way. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But big time I got like homies like F Nasty. You could expect the regular F Nasty and shit. Fuck, who else, bro? There's a gang of fools I'm probably missing right now.
You guys doing any fucking visuals out there, like with F Nasty?
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
oh yeah. We did the one in my city. So we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna come back and make it right. We're gonna go back to LA and shit. That's what I was trying to do.
Hey, that shit go hard, fool.
That
Fuck,
East
you know?
LA today go.
Hey, what's up with that though? How you feel about that that LA and SD shit? Feel like that.
I'm still bolted up, dog. So
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I still fuck with the Chargers, but the LA to Dago beef, I don't know, bro. It's so like stupid. You know what I mean? They'll be like, "Oh, you're from San Diego, fool. Fuck San Diego." I'm like, "Where are you from? You're not even from LA. You know what I mean? You're from over here, fool. Shut up, fool."
Hey, fool, there'll be a lot of people talking shit about SD. Feel like, was it recently? I seen Adam 22 talking shit about. I'm not. That fool's always saying, "Hey." He's always telling his guests, "Hey, you think San Diego's weak? Hey, you think San Diego this? You think San Diego that?"
Yeah, he told
Fool,
Wack
like-
100. He was like, San Diego is San Diego soft? That fool's like, nah. He was actually talking about Gangsta Earn, fool. And if you know anything like about that region and that timing, fool, Gangsta Earn is one of the names to do homework on, bro. Him, I know his son is out here doing this thing too. Fucking they were speaking facts though. He was talking about
yeah.
like hijacks and shit. San Diego's not soft, and I wish like LA fools just gotta have to like figure it out, fool. Like we're not. I don't think we're as fucking, what's the word, bro? Like when you go to LA, it's like all hostile, fool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody's in a fucked up mood. You come to SD, fuck with the wrong car. You know what I mean? You fuck with the wrong car, they're gonna give you a taste of LA.
Yeah.
There be other fools who really chilling, just trying to go to point A to point B, not worried about you.
Nah, hell yeah. Hey, we vibing out here, fool. You know what I
For
mean?
real.
No, it's all love, dog. All love to LA, fool. You know what I mean? And shit, but
I fuck with my LA people,
Nah,
fool.
hell
Like
yeah.
the traffic over there is ridiculous.
Fuck
I won't fuck with it.
that should be having me pissed, fool. You know what I mean? You gotta be racing to switch lanes and shit. You gotta be fucking. Ah, man.
Like that movie Friday, fool. That fool's sitting in the pot in the fucking van and shit, and he's all like, he's gotta go. And shit, take a shit.
I'll never forget that scene. Fool. That scene had me cracking up, fool.
Hell, that's
Was
me.
eating a burrito with some Valentino or tapatio. He's like,
Hey,
I got some sauce
nobody
on my
go in there
burrito,
for
baby.
about 25 minutes.
Yeah, that should
45
go.
minutes.
That should go crazy, fool.
Yeah, that fucking movie's the best.
But you know what I mean? We'll go back a little bit, fool. You know what I mean? Where'd you damn, this was slacking it, fool. This was slacking it, fool.
I'm
Come
slacking,
on, fool.
fool.
Slack.
My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know what I mean?
Hey, talking about collabs, how did you and Saint the Steppa come to be?
Oh, bro, that's my dog. I've known him for forever, fool. So, you know, not to say too much, but we're the same area. You know what I'm saying? And that's my boy. That's my brother for life. You know what I mean? But I met him, fool, because I just moved back to my grandma's pad right there in, I'm just saying, like in the east. You know what I'm saying? And I stayed there. And you know what I mean? We just ended up crossing paths, fool. And that's been my dog since day one, fool.
Yeah,
That's my dog right there.
Yeah, I think I saw him. He was with Goon Mob. I think like that was back in the day.
Yeah, Free Smokey, fool. Gumab, they my peoples too, bro. I fuck with them. I knew all of them when they were going through the halls and when they were little. Like now I knew Drowsy since he was a youngster, fool. Like since we were both like out there being dumb as fuck. And then like now he's a rapper. He does his thing, fool. Yeah. I've known Psycho for a minute. I've known Poncho for a minute. Like they go way back, fool.
Yeah.
Aside from like the rapping shit, it goes way back.
Yeah, my homie got me on them. He's like, oh, I was locked up. I think he was locked up with Smokey and Poncho. And he was like, yeah, he's like, you gotta listen to them. He's like, they get down.
I remember Smokey when he was fresh out, fool. He made that song, "Take Flight If You Disrespected Me," fuck face, I Shanty, and all my enemies. Fool, I remember when that shit came out. He showed me that shit in person. We were in science class. He motherfucker made me fail the test. He was like, I'm gonna
blame it on this.
I'm gonna put all C's the whole way down, and I was like, serio? I'm still on like question number 5. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put fucking C's the whole way. I did it too, fool, and then he turned it in. He got a better score than I did, and I was like, what the fuck? But I had fucked up already, so I don't know.
Hey, what'd you get on that test, fool? Out of all the C's that you put on there, what was the score, fool?
I think I got like 30%, fool.
Oh, shit,
I got like
fool,
I didn't even get anything, fool. I should have just like did the fucking test.
Hey, that's better than most tests I've taken. Shit.
And then like to elaborate on that, I still graduated.
That's right. Hey,
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what matters.
Hey, what school did you graduate from, fool?
San Diego virtual, because I wasn't allowed to go back to physical school.
Yeah.
I got
They were scared of you, huh? Oh shit, that JoJo, oh man.
Too many fights.
Nah, fool, it was just like a bunch of bullshit everywhere I went. And then I remember I went to Point Loma for like an hour. I got there, and then my grandpa dropped me off. I got there, fool. I was like, bro, I don't see one Mexican here. So I sat in the office and I was like, call him back. They're like, why? Like, you got first period? I was like, I'm not staying here. Call that nigga back. You know what I mean? Call that fool back. I gotta go home, dog. He picked me up, fool, and he's driving back. He's like, the fuck happened? I was like, bro, you wouldn't want to be in there either. They would have been looking at your ass like you stole.
Hey, that shit crazy though, fool. Like, for real though, like in elementary school, fool, I ended up moving out to Temecula, fool. I was in Oside.
Okay.
I mean, and it was all Mexicans right there too. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I was that fucking bald headed little fucking kid, silver teeth activities and shit. You know what I mean?
That mean ass kid.
Yeah, fool. Like always. You know what I mean? Like I was always fucking throwing the middle finger at somebody, fool. You know what I mean? Like
Trying to get
fool,
free shit from the paletero.
Yeah,
You're
like,
like, fool, I'm gonna
give
see
me this
tomorrow.
paleta. I don't got 25 cents. You know what I mean? But
Hella fool. And then your mom would be like, "Hey, go kick it with her son." And you look at her son, and it's him. He's over here like fucking dogging the block. You're like, "Fuck no." What the fuck? You're like, "Hell no, fool. Take me to my tia's pad."
get me out of here, nah.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, you know, I went out to Temecula, fool, and I remember I had this racist teacher, fool. Like, I was in 3rd grade, fool.
Damn.
I remember her name, fool. Her name was Mr. Rezo, fool. Some ginger lady, fool. Old lady.
Shout out, Mr. Rezo,
Man,
if she's
fuck
watching.
that bitch, man. Like,
You heard it first, fool. Fuck
fuck
that.
that bitch, man. Like, I remember she would never let me go out to recess or lunch, fool.
What
She
the
would always
fuck?
have me in her class, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? I was that badass little kid for like always, you know,
That's
saying shit, but
Yeah.
fool, let me go out to recess, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey, when this fool walk into elementary school, they would scan him and shit. They'd be like,
hey,
"Oh."
I
A
felt like
metal
that shit. That ass
detector,
fool, like,
bro.
I feel like everybody was racist towards me. Feel like it came to a point where I didn't even want to go to school. For like,
in Temecula though, right?
to make it was just all white people.
Come on,
fool.
fool.
Well,
Straight. It's so
I
straight
went. I
white
went there
neighborhood.
for high school for like a semester, like half a semester, and I went over there because my dad moved over there, and I had my little brother. I had me, and then I was over there for I'd walk to the high school and shit. And this is like really before anything. Fool, I was just like a freshman. Fool, like I wasn't really doing much. I was still myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Before I was down for anything, I was myself, and like I'd get there, fool, and then you would just see like where you would fit in, fool, and I'm like, damn, these paisas, fool. Right?
Then I hung out with a hella paisas right
And
now.
then I'm
Nah,
kicking
fool.
it with the paisas, and I'm too fucking pocho to kick it with the paisas, and I'm like, fuck, fool, I gotta go kick it with Cameron and fucking Dylan over there.
And Michael
Cameron
and
and
Chad.
And Michael, and then you go over there and they're like, look, it's Jose, and I'm over here, I'm like, fool, it's Joe, dog, like, get
Come
back,
on,
dog.
motherfucker.
I'm trying to be white with y'all real quick, like, can y'all accept me?
Yeah.
No, those fools, they would. I remember I had a auto shop, fool, and I wouldn't do shit in that class, dog. And that fool hated me. I think his name was Mr. Anderson, fool, and he was like, "You're not going anywhere if you can't fuck with cars." And I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?" I was like, "The only Mexican kid in the class can't fuck with cars, and you're mad." I was like, "That's fucked up,
Come
dog."
on, motherfuckers.
I was like, "The homie's Indian, and nobody says nothing to him."
Uh,
I was like, "He don't even fucking know what class we're in." You know what I mean? He thinks he's going home.
hey, fuck, dog.
Fuck, dog.
And now look at you though, brighter than fucking
Hey, fool,
having a better future than most.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you this
Damn
much,
shit.
fool. Like I'm for real up top. I'm 100% with the moves. Like I won't go out unless I got like plan A, plan B. You know what I mean? And after that, we
yeah.
roll. You know what I mean? I'm peculiar like that, fool. Like I don't like walking into issues. If I walk into an issue, best believe I'm ready to walk
hell
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's just kind of like that, fool. You gotta be on 10.
yeah. Always, man. Always, dog.
Hella.
Hey.
These fools about the cooler.
Hey.
hey, handle.
I-
Whose work truck did you take this?
He know. He
Hey,
knew.
hey, what-
He
what-
straight up already knew. He's like, nah, this shit
Hey,
ain't
hey,
no.
I did this for you guys, dog. You know
No,
what I mean?
What'd you say before we started?
I
Where'd you
know.
get it
Hey,
from?
I'm not even gonna say nothing because then
felony,
you know
right?
what I mean. I'm gonna get fired and shit.
Let's
fool.
tag him real quick.
Nah, actually, it's my works, fool. You know what I mean? I
It's my
went
work.
I went to the storeroom and I got one. I was like, hey, can I get a cooler real quick? Hey, but if y'all motherfuckers watching this shit, I'm taking this shit back. You know what I mean? I'm putting it back in my vehicle,
You-
so
you
y'all
guys
don't gotta
seen it
snitch.
back.
Yeah.
You
No open
sounded,
containers. No open containers.
Yeah,
you
fuck.
sounded real thug before this. I stole this shit. I took it, bro.
Hey. I did. Shit,
Nah,
dog.
you're gonna return it though. Hell yeah.
I had to. I filled that shit up with ice. I was like, I'm getting some beer. You know what I mean? It's Friday. I want to sip on something.
Fool, I've
I
been
mean-
so distracted all week, fool. I forgot what fucking day it is, fool. It's like I woke up and I was hella happy, fool. I'm like, it's regular day though. You know what I mean? My son's happy for some reason. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? And then like you text me, fool. I'm like, it's still not clicking. I'm still doing all my fucking shit. Like I'm doing laundry and shit. And then it hits me, fool. I leave the studio and I'm like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. And I look at my phone and I see you texting me and I was like, oh shit. I looked at my girl. I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. And she's like, what? You mean tomorrow? I'm like, nah, like today.
It's today. Yo.
I was like-
damn. I looked at my phone. I was like, this motherfucker's not showing up, dog. God damn it.
He's like, he ain't
Not even
answering
lying,
the phone.
I got here, fool.
Yeah,
I got here,
you
dog.
got here,
Yeah,
though, fool.
you
I
got here.
appreciate that shit.
Fool,
That motherfucker was Zoom.
and I'm telling you, fool, honest mistake, fool. I thought it was the You know,
Switch
one of these
around 10,
days.
11, 11, 10.
Hey,
I was like, yeah, fool. I was like, pick a day. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, dick.
but what's a regular JoJo day look like? What do you?
Oh man.
Is it just music for you right now? Like that's the
Nah,
only thing,
honestly,
or?
I should be paying attention more to music, fool. Like, I honestly, right now, I kick it like with my son a lot. I'm there. I'm big time on my dad shit right now.
Oh, yeah.
I should be focused on music more though. You know what I mean? I want to take some time and separate myself and build this shit back up. You know what I mean? It's still here. I just gotta like echar ganas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm still here though. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
you
As
got
little
that-
as I
that
put
shit,
out,
fool, you know what I mean?
motherfuckers are like, damn, this nigga JoJo's still dropping.
That last jam was hard, fool.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the part that got me was what was it? What do you say? I'm a grease ball or what the fuck was that shit? Dog? Some shit, fool. That I remember I was bumping that shit.
Hey,
I was like,
hella grimy. I'm a grease ball. I like to let the heat off. I catch him in traffic. I pull you over and let some steam off. Send you from where? Cock it back and let the
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that's some gangster shit, fool. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
how we roll.
That's
fool.
your. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, fool. Like, not to compare to people and shit, but you remind me of like Mr. Shadow sometimes, fool.
Gracias,
Some shit
fool.
that you
Hey,
say,
shout
fool.
out to
Like,
him.
you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to him.
It's hard, fool. You know what I mean? Like,
And I had a rollout for him, fool. He was supposed to be on that All in Blue shit that I made, fool. I made that shit to like out of homage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
fools hit the comments and like, obviously you fools never heard of Mr. Shadow. I'm like, bro, I kept it G. Like, I kept the same thing there. The only reason I said something else is because he didn't hop on it. And this fool was like, I told him, I was like, hey, fool, like, it's ready. Whenever you're ready, fool. He's like, if you can get the beat, you can get the beat. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking get the beat. I made it happen, and then next thing you know, like he started ghosting me. And this is before I really like popped off. This is before I popped off. So I was like, watch what I do with this. And then I dropped it, fool. And then after that, I was just like, well, whatever. Like he hasn't said nothing about it, and I was like, it's gonna happen, fool. One day I'm gonna run into this fool and he's gonna tell me something about it. I'm like, whatever, fool. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I give my bro, like I listen to Mr. Shadow on the daily, fool. You know, my son listens to Mr. Shadow.
hey, that motherfucker legend in SD, dog. You know
My son used to fall asleep to the his favorite song was what the fuck is it, fool? The Mexican, what is it, fool?
Crazy Ass Mexicans.
Crazy Ass Mexicans. There it is. Crazy Ass Mexicans.
Yeah, that music video go hard though too.
I know. I seen
That's
it. He's in
that's
Chicano
your
Park
dog,
and
fool.
shit. He's in Waptown.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's old, fool. That shit's like 2006. Like,
that motherfucker had hair, dog. He had his slick back hair and
and he
shit.
had his hair, fool.
You know what I mean?
And in the song, he's like, I'm that bald motherfucker. I'm like, you got like a 3 up top, papa.
Yeah, come on, fool.
You got 3 up there, fool.
Hey, shout out to them, fool. Like,
They
I remember
paved the
my
way.
carnal is bumping them, fool. You know what I mean? So, Mr. Little One, fucking Night Owl. You know what I mean?
All those fools, they did that shit, bro. They did that shit so we could fucking walk this shit.
Hey, but talking about that, fool, who inspired you to fucking do music? Like, what'd you grow up listening to, and like, what artist, made you want to fucking, start rapping? Like, oh shit, this is my kind of style. This is what I kind of want to do and shit.
So who got me in there in the first place was the homie. I just posted him on my story. His name is 50 G's. It's my dog, fool.
Yeah.
He's a black homie. He does his thing, fool. I give my hats off to that fool. He seen me since I was young. He got me into the position where I wanted to start writing instead of freestyling and shit. And he was like, I'm gonna put you in the studio. I'm gonna get you out here. I'm gonna do this with you. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I started doing that shit. But the people who like I would make my music, like I wanted my music to be up there with, I was like, my dad, first of all, you know what I mean? My dad's got a bunch of shit. I'm gonna put you fools on before I leave.
Hey, we've been looking for
I
this.
know, I was
shit,
looking
fool.
at it, bro.
Yeah,
I was
we
like-
heard you on that one of them. We're like, hey, we'll
Bro,
speak on it right now, fool. but get on
This
shit.
fool's a whole detective and he couldn't find them.
Yeah,
He's like,
Oh, you can't find him?
Detective.
Oh,
I'm
I
like-
got him, dog.
I'm like, where the fuck? I'm like, dog. I'm like, he said his name. I'm like, I can't find him anywhere, dog. I'm like, I did my research. I'm like,
I'm gonna set you fools up right now. Watch when I leave. But
alright,
it's my
okay.
dad. I love making music like him. Obviously Shadow. I don't really listen to like other fools like that. I'm trying to think of who like Brother Lynch. I'm trying to throw some Brother Lynch in there because he was always new with his shit too. Who else is badass fool, dog? I'm trying to Brownside. Fucking what else, though? I'm trying to think like what's on my fucking playlist, fool. It's gonna hit me later. Watch
That is
it.
it. Come back.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
that's what I am right now. Everything's going through my head right now. Fool.
I'm be like, oh, so. Never. We're gonna be on a whole different conversation.
Yeah, fool. Hey, fuck it.
But yeah, I like shit like that, fool. Smokey, I got a lot of inspo from him too. Smokey from Guma, my bro saying like all these fools. I look at them and I'm like, all right, let me hit this different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what separates me from like everybody. Like they be like, oh, JoJo definitely got his own shit. You know what I mean? Nobody can really go and be like, oh, you sound like him. Like nah, bro. I promise you, I didn't. You know what I mean?
Do you have any mainstream inspiration? Someone that's like in the mainstream media that like, oh shit.
Like Cube.
Oh,
Cube is like the like go to what you want to do, how to make the gangster career last this long, and you can be a movie star. You know what I mean?
Man.
That motherfucker did it all. He did music, movie production. He starred in movies. He's like the route to take, and like there's only a certain amount of fools who like could imitate that and give you something new. You know what I mean? And I feel like out the Mexicans, like maybe I can't be a rapper forever. Who knows? You might see me on Are We There Yet 58. You know what I mean? Are We There Yet 58? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm down for everything, fool. I just want to live. I want to live my life. And if that means like I gotta branch out and see where the roads take me, I'll take my L's and take my dubs accordingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like.
do you have a vision in mind of where you want to be, like down the line? Like, what do you want to be doing in a few years from now?
I don't like letting myself down, so I don't like putting a number or like where I should be at certain times. Like I want to be happy. I want to be like living. Yeah, bro, like my 20s was all fun because I lived fun. Like I had a fun time. I didn't want to be like, oh, I was working like 124/7 fool. Maybe I should. Maybe that's the problem. But like I spend a lot of time at home. Like I love being with my son. Watching my son grow up is like the best thing that I could sit here and witness. Other fools have to go to work and watch their son grow up at home. Like after the fact. Like he's already grown up. You know what I mean? You miss the whole day and then you come home, he's bigger. I was working for a while too. I'd come home and I'm like, damn, it was a different kid. Motherfucker's big now. You know what I mean? Now I'm at home and I'm watching him like grow up steadily. I'm like, damn, fool, like you fools are at work. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm right here watching this shit go down.
How old is your son, fool?
He's about to be 2.
He's about to be 2?
Yeah.
Hey, how was that experience for when you first seen him come out? For like,
Fuck,
were you like able to see him like come out and everything, or were you like standing at the side hiding, fool?
No, I had to sit there and grab him, fool. Like,
Shit.
The Filipino nurses don't play, fool. Like they're not about that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I was gowned up, I was suited up, I had gloves on, booties on my shoes and shit. I had a whole fucking goggles on, and I'm waiting behind a curtain, fool. And I see her going through the whole procedure, and then I see the doctor pull him out. The motherfucker's crying. I was like, damn. I was like, there he is, and they put him on a weight, and I'm like, damn motherfucker, like what? He's like 6 pounds? Fuck. I'm a fat little fool. They got him up. They're like, you want to see your kid? And they swallowed him up. And I was like, damn. I was like, look at your little ass. he's all like a little puppy fool. He's all like I was like, oh
yeah. That's just crazy.
I never got sleep after that. I lost all the sleep that day. Fool, the sleep went out the window. Fool.
I feel you on that shit. Dog,
it fucking sucked, fool.
Yeah.
The first night, my girl was so passed out. She was like going through the surgery and shit. I was like, man, you mean I'm gonna have to stay up and take care of this fool? I was like, fuck it, dog. I'm on it, fool. Like every hour, fool, I was on this motherfucker, and I'm falling asleep like right next to him, watching him. And then we go home, and I had just got a brand new bed. And this fool took up the whole bed. Like, he was already little. He took up the whole bed. I'm like, okay, because we had to section it off. And then he got big, so we couldn't section it off no more. And now he's just like a starfish in the bed. And I'm like, fuck, man. I was like, I sleep on the edge, fool, where the patas go.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't sleep good, fool. I'm like, man, this little fool. So when he wakes up, I open the door and let this fool run out.
Hey, go ahead. Watch a movie or something.
I lay down correctly, fool. I'm like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? It's the fucking best feeling all day.
Hey, but how was that? I mean, for me, dog, the first car ride home, fool, I'm not gonna lie, that was the scariest shit ever, fool. I was driving the speed limit, fool. I was turning on my signals and shit, fool. I was stopping at a fucking yellow light, dog. Like,
I drive like a fucking grandma right now, fool. That's why the homie came and got us here. Because I would have drove like traffic jam. I'm not gonna make it. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, that first car ride home, it was so fucking scary, fool, because I hadn't even learned how to set up the car seat.
That shit's hard. This shit complicated sometimes. Fool.
Fool, tell me why I opened the car seat the day that we go into putting her in labor, and I'm putting that motherfucker in the car seat. I'm trying to attach shit up. I'm like, this fool's not gonna fit in here. I'm like, this shit's too fucking little. And then I'm like, hey, I told him I was like, I'm gonna just leave this motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna leave this car seat like this right now. I'm gonna go up there, and when the baby's born, I'll deal with it later. Fool, they're like, all right, we're ready to go. Like the day and a half later, and I'm like,
like what the fuck?
I'm like, can I go downstairs first? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I'm running downstairs, fool. I took the elevator and get to the fucking parking lot, pull it up, like put my hazards, and I'm trying to put the seatbelt together, fool, and I'm like, fuck it, and I just boom, turned it in, and I locked it. I locked the seat, and I was like, we ain't going nowhere. I'm driving like 20 miles an hour. We ain't going nowhere.
Hell yeah.
Got home, and then I didn't want to leave after that.
Yeah. That's what's up, though, man. I mean, a kid changes somebody, fool. You know what I mean?
You got kids?
Yeah, I got 2. I just had a daughter, fool, not too long
Congrats.
ago. But appreciate it, man. Like it changes somebody, fool. You know what I mean?
Fool, it puts the whole life.
It's amazing, fool. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's amazing, dog.
It makes you want to live your life again.
Oh, hell yeah.
I see my son, and I'm like, bro, we didn't have okay, my shit when I was little, I'd be like, oh, I want a Happy Meal. Tough.
Yeah.
Give me a Happy Meal and I'll have a good day. Now my son wants to go to Korean barbecues.
I was like, hey, I want Korean bar. Yeah.
He's like, nah, I don't want this. Don't give me no fucking Happy Meal. We go to Korean barbecue. I get a rice bowl and a little piece of carne. He eats the pork dumpling.
Chilling
like a motherfucker. Hey, sitting in the high chair like this, fool. Like,
he living that good life.
he's like, bring the bill.
Hey, for me, it was the Hot Wheels, fool. I always wanted those little carritos, fool, but I never got them.
Swear you never had them.
I never got them, fool.
I would
You know what I mean?
come up on my Hot Wheels too.
I was. Hey, if you guys are watching this shit, man, like my bad, but I was choosing from my cousins, fool.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like I used to have those cheap plastic ones that I used to get from
the cereal boxes.
No. There used to be a place right here in Osai, se llamaba Padre Venos, Padre Venos, and we used to go there to get Christmas gifts, fool. And I would always pick the cars, fool, but they were the plastic cars, fool.
They didn't have the real.
This shit will break quick, fool.
Oh, God.
But with my son, fool, like I be getting him Hot Wheels, that this fool got so how you say, like he got
over him.
Acostumbrado,
like
custom custom to it to get a fucking Hot Wheel every time we go to Walmart for a Target.
Oh my
So
God!
every time we go, he's like, Dada, can I get a Hot Wheel? Can I get a Hot Wheel? I'm like, all right, Papa, come on, let's go, dog. Like,
Okay, and see,
it's dope, man.
My parents would be like, well, my mom, my grandma, and my grandpa, they'd be like, nah, like, you gotta kick back. I remember I was with my grandma floor. I was trying to get a fucking, like a little sick ass little 2-pack. It came with 2 of them. I'm like, Grandma, I never seen these before. I was like, I don't even see anymore. Like, you gotta let me take these. I was like, you gotta let me take this. She's like, no. And I was like, it's fucking dumb. You know what I mean? And she slapped my mouth, fool. I looked at her. I was like, damn, fool. I was like, you got me. I was like, I'm gonna tell my mom. She was like, go ahead, tell her. Smack her too. I was like, you said it, fucker. You know, you said it.
Yeah, that's what's up, though, man. Hell yeah.
Now, my son got Hot Wheels right now too. He loves that. He got the I'm not sure if this one's a real Hot Wheel, but it's a Mario Kart. It's Toad. You know Toad?
It says Hot Wheels in the bottom.
Well, yeah, I think so. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you. Watch. Fool, it's him in a little race car, fool, and it's like a metal little Hot Wheel, fool. It's like small. Yeah. And he's just got a little mushroom head in his face right there, and he's holding the steering wheel. And I'm like, damn, it's his favorite thing, fool. He'll throw it down the hallway.
That shit was probably pricey as fuck.
I don't even know how we got it. I'm honest to God, I don't even know how the fuck I didn't buy it.
Dude, he went to Walmart and came up on it.
Something. He's had shit, fool, and I'll be like,
where'd you get that?
I'm just like, let him hold it. And then we go through the whole store. Nobody says a thing to him. Walk out. I'm like, this fool just took a whole fucking soap. I was like, he got a whole Old Spice fucking body wash. I was like, go get a Happy Meal. Let's go. You know what I mean? Go get a Happy Meal. He deserves one.
That shit at Walmart, man. You know that self checkout. I went out one time with my lady, fool, and me, you know, trying to fucking take some shit for free, fool. I pretended I scanned some shit.
Oh, no.
Dog. Tell me what could this shit fucking repeated on the screen, fool. That shit showed me that and fucking past the screen that didn't scan, fool. Made me fucking
swear
to God, fool. At Walmart.
What did you take?
I don't even fucking remember, dog. I don't remember, fool.
I be walking in with that stink ass face, fool. When I go to Walmart, I be mad as a motherfucker, bro. I remember I was trying to get something, fool. I was trying to come up too. and I had soap in my pocket, fool. And I was like, if somebody says anything, because these little soaps that she wants are like stupid. I'm not even gonna get into it. They're fucking ridiculous, fool. They're like $7. I'm not a piece. You want 3 of them? Hell no. I stuffed that shit in my pocket. You know, that's like $21 for you. It's almost $24.
Crazy,
So I'm over there and I got shit in my pocket. I'm like, I swear to God, if somebody, a little old man, asked me about what's in my pockets, he's getting fucking trucked. I was like, they're gonna see JoJo too fucking abusive. You know what I mean? I was out there and I fucking
This was gonna
dipped.
go viral on Fluke.
Then be like, look at this broke ass fool stealing. I won't. Stealing. I won't. Dirty ass.
He's rapping and he's stealing soap.
And I'm like, fool, fuck that. But you're speaking on me, but I'm robbing out the post. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I see that you got posted on Fluke community, fool.
Oh, those are my dogs, fool. Shout out my dudes right there, fool. They're good peoples, bro.
Yeah.
I know a gang of them, fool, or not a gang of them. There's only like two vatos that really do that shit. It's Icon and Rich Homie Juan. That's my dog right there. Fool. Shout out to them.
Hell yeah, you fucking, are you gonna do that podcast with those fools, dog, or what? Tell them to hop you on that Fluke community,
Fool,
dog.
hit that vato up, fool. We're supposed to link up, and then something happened. Someone got sick.
I
I don't know, fool. I was supposed to be up there though. Fucking the homie Little Fucci just did that shit too.
Oh yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah,
he does his thing too, dog.
Hey, they on it. I fucking what's that fool's his wife, dog? I forgot that fool's name, dog. Negra. She does the indicted
Indicted TV, the shit with LA Icon.
LA Icon.
Yeah,
His wife, dog. She does the indicted TV, fool.
That shit's gangster too for all of those who did like time and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't do no time like that, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could talk to you like I've been there though. Like all the homies been locked up. I've seen motherfuckers that we have to stop fucking with just because they're not politicked out. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It is what it is, fool. But I fuck with that little podcast. That's cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You never did time though, like not. No,
I did time in like juvie. Like I was like 16, fool. I did like a week old, fool. I didn't even do nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
Fool, tell us about. I'm not trying to be like no indicted TV or nothing. Either.
Tell me about that.
Tell me about that first.
Tell
time
me your
you went in there,
charges.
fool. Tell me about that first time you went in there, fool.
It was nothing, fool. Like I remember I had long curly hair, fool. I had my ears pierced. And
la verga, skater looking ass fool.
Oh yeah, for real, fool. I was a Chelsea skater, fool.
Shuffler over here.
Shuffling for you, shuffling fool.
How
old are you, fool?
I'm 22.
Oh shit, okay, fool.
Yeah, I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 22.
Yeah, I thought you were older, fool.
That's
you look older
fucked
than
up.
me.
Fucked up.
This motherfucker, when he asked me how old I was, he thought I was like 30, fool.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's fucked up, fool. Like, that's a buzz
Every
shit,
time
fool.
I hit the phone, it's always the same fucking voice. It throws me off, dog. I'm expecting to hear like a calm voice. No, you're right. The silver teeth. That's what I hear. Fool. Hey, I remember I called today. I forgot how your voice sounded. Shut up, dog. I'm like, who the fuck did I call? Who the fuck did I call?
Who's this?
Is this the homie? I was like, is this the homie from the what's up? Nah, but I was young, fool. So I came in there. I took off my earrings and I went in there. The homies had already been in there for the case. And I had a cast, fool, so they cut my cast off before I walked into the... they had to take me to Kearney Mesa to the fucking Rady's Children. They cut off my shit, and then they took me into the hall. And I'm like, I hit that fool with that shit. I was like, you fools threw it away. I was like, it's done, fool. I'm going home.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And I was sitting there, dog, and a lot of these fools were just like kind of like slow, but you see a lot of straight, solid motherfuckers in there, and they just keep going, fool. You never see them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I remember
some people don't progress in there, you know. Some people like manage to get out and like they're doing good, you know, but a lot of people just don't.
There's some people that just like going back, man.
Shout out my boy, man. That fool Devious. He's right here for San Marcos, man. I don't even want to speak on him, man. Shout out
you. Free the homies though. Free the homies. Free Bravi. Free Lito. Free all the homies, dog. You know what I mean? Free Terco. Free Tiny, fool. I'm trying to remember all the little homies locked up right now, fool. But free them all, dog. Free the East. Free the East.
That should be crazy, fool. I went well, never mind, I can't speak on that either, for my bad.
Hey, fool, we're gonna have a cracking conversation off this camera. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
I had to watch myself a couple of times too. I was like, you know,
I can't say that.
Can't say that, you know.
But hell yeah, fool. What part of SD did you grow up in, fool?
I grew up all through the East. So I grew up in East Dago. I grew up in City Heights. I grew up in Southeast. I grew up in Golden Hills. Like I was everywhere, fool.
Yeah.
I grew up like a lot, just because like I would stay at one spot, but I had like 3 spots to go in between. You know what I mean? So like when I started high school, I went to San Diego High. Fool. I was living in Golden Hills area with my mom and shit. And then I got busted, and I came out, and I moved out to my grandma's pad in the east. And so when I stayed out in the east, I was just like, well, I'm over here more than anything, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not going back over there. I was like, might as well get accustomed to my neighbors who's around this motherfucker.
Yeah, what's good.
And then I ended up meeting like the right fools, dog, like the homies that are just like me. I was like, fuck, dog, where the fuck you fools been? You know what I mean?
It's all fun.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how it was when I came down from Temecula. I was like, damn.
I came down from Temecula and I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna bang. I was like, I don't know what it is gonna be. I don't know where I'm going. But I was like, as soon as I move to my mom's pad, like that's what we're gonna do. And I started getting out there, fool. And then after that, I moved. I got my head in shape, and my fucking grandma, like living there, fool. I ran into everybody, bro. So I was like in the middle of between everything.
Yeah.
So I got homies from there. I got homies from there. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like that's the way people grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, to go back a little bit, I know it's gonna bring this up, but I forgot to right now. But man, what's up with your pops? Fool, to speak on that. You go with to speak on that? Though?
Yeah. He's good.
I was here on interviews, fool. The 2 interviews I heard about your pops, fool, but nothing else. Fool. Like I want to know what's up with your pops. Like you say he makes music.
Yeah, he's.
Would you ever collaborate with that fool? You know what I mean?
We have like 2-3 songs. I'm telling this fool to get his shit out right so we can put it out. I don't want him to lose money on SoundCloud. There's money right here, fool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's actually gonna go to the studio and lock some shit in. You're gonna hear it, fool. Watch. His name is Bull Rock.
Bull Rock. How you spell that?
BOOROCK.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't spell.
Yeah,
no wonder he didn't find anything.
BU Rock. And then he put the rock emoji.
I felt like Bo Rock. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, this fool.
Hey, pinche chinito.
That fool was like, that fool was like some blood. I was like, the fuck? I was like, is that a blood?
Your pops has rapped forever though, or what?
Yeah, he's been rapping since I was young, fool. Like I grew up on his shit, fool. It was called Trunk Serving. It was like a little CD. I used to plug it into my Xbox 360. I used to plug it in, I bump out and be like listening to straight up gangster shit out my fucking little room, fool. I was like 9 years old, and my grandma walking, she's like, "What the hell are you bumping?" I'm like,
"This is my pops, right?"
Fuck you know about this? Yeah. I would just bump that shit, fool. I grew up, and then like I started going through my fucking roller coasters of life, fool. And the songs would like translate a little harder to me, especially because it's my dad. And he would make songs like you know what I mean. He would say shit in songs like, "Oh, I wasn't there for my son, but you know I wish I could." You know what I mean, like shit like that. And I listen to it, I'd be like, "Damn, fool, this fool got me like in my feels." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you do things like that in your music, like from experiences of your life? Do you incorporate it into your music?
All the time. So like everything that's being rapped is kind of like I'm checking in with you guys. Like this is where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like to me, it's kind of like when you sit down and not like a diary, fool, at all. Like not no gay shit like that. But like you know when you put it out there, it's like oh man, like that's how JoJo was feeling, definitely for sure.
At the time, yeah.
You'd be like, damn, that's a different JoJo song. Like, oh, that feels like fucking sad. You know what I mean? I have a song I was like locked up on my mother. I wasn't even locked up on my birthday. You know what I mean? But I was speaking to you fools. You know what I mean?
What are you motherfuckers feeling for? You know what I mean?
I have fools to this day that be like sitting in the cell on my motherfucking birthday, and I'm gonna be like, this shit was tough, huh?
Can't relate.
Hey, dodge that one. Don't even ask me.
He's like, I made sure I was out before that.
I was out, nigga. I was out. Fucking shit. When they took me out, my grandpa took me to the worst fucking burrito shop. If you got out of Kearney Mesa, fool, it's right next to the fucking juvenile hall. It's like a fucking little burrito spot. And all the PO officers, all the fucking, they all go right there, fool.
All the white
they
fucking
hype it
cops
up.
and shit on.
Fool, my grandpa's in there. I see like 3 PO officers, and I got my fucking wristband still. I'm like, looking at my grandpa, I'm like this.
Fuck you motherfuckers ass.
I'm like, man, I didn't think I escaped with this old fool. Weird.
Broke me out and shit.
Hey, weird. Yeah, fool. Fucking. That's what it is, though, man.
Hell yeah, though, man. That's what's up, man. Like, but. I mean, shit, we didn't even speak on your pops, too. Like, what's up?
Well, yeah. So my pops moved out the city, like type shit. You know what I mean? But he be coming around, like that's my dog, fool. Like we've been in the music. He was the reason, like, I would see the way people make tracks. I would see him at the house in Temecula we used to live in.
Hell yeah.
We'd pull up into this little living room area that we had at the pad, and he'd have this big ass keyboard. It was called a Triton, and he'd have this keyboard, his homie, and then like a little room that they made out of blankets and pillows and shit.
Damn.
And then he would sit there, and I would hear him. I'd be like, and he'd be like, start over. And I'm listening to them, and I'm listening to this fool get it right. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna punch him right there. And I'm like, oh, sick.
Yes, it dog.
I was like, that's fucking sick, fool. And then I would listen to this shit, because he'd bump it, fool. The only way you know if your music bumps, you bump it on your way out leaving the studio and shit. I gotta make sure this shit bump. So you bump, boom, we do the test, and then my dad would be like, I thought it bumped. Dad be like, nah, we don't have to do it again. I'm like, fool, fool's been here for like 6 hours. Fool. These fools are not faded or what? Tell this fool go home. Dick, I gotta wake up at like 6. You're an asshole, homie.
Hell yeah, fool. That's what's up.
No, he would get down, fool, and he would show me bars to this day. He calls me he's like, hey, you want to hear some bars? I'm like, fuck it, throw it at me. You know what I mean? He'd be like, the way that I deposit the money. I'm like, oh, you was going to the bank, huh? Yeah.
Hey, what was the hardest bar you heard from him, dog? My bad for interrupting you.
I'm trying to think. No, you're good. I'm trying to think. I'll always say this bar, fool, because this is the bar that like plays in my head. He was like, I'm almost calling code red, laying down, put of a blood with a bullet through your forehead. You want to fuck with me? You pull quick, because I ain't about the bullshit. Said I'm almost calling code red, laying down, put of a blood with a bullet through your forehead. You want to fuck with me? I pull quick, because I ain't about the bullshit. And then he goes, I guess the system must be bumping and the windows roll down. My eyes are low, hella faded. It's about to go down.
Fuck. Yeah, like,
my mind been so corrupt, full of jealousy, all this envy. People want to always hate on me or something like that. Fool. He's tough, dog. He be spitting some shit, fool. He got
They gotta get back into it then. Shit.
Fool, I should be on this fool more, dog. Like he has it too. Like he has that.
Get
him
who's your
on.
team, fool? Who's your team, dog? Like you got somebody you run with, I'm not talking about the street shit, but like in the rap game, fool. Like like in the rap game, like who you got?
I feel like I fuck with everybody though, but like I'm like my own way, fool. Like I come around, I fuck with them. I'll come around, I might fuck around over here. Yeah, you know what I mean? For the most part, bro. It's just me and Shane, fool. That and the homie Afro, fool. Like the Afro is like my fucking doorway in. And then I shout out Guapo and shit. Fat Guapo, that's good people too, bro. He be hooking me up into places and businesses.
What's up, guys? We just took a quick break and we are back.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, we fucking JOJO2FADED, man. We, like I said, man, appreciate you for coming out, dog. That's all love. That's love, man. Hell yeah.
It's been good. It's been good. We've had some solid conversations and hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, all I'm trying to do is, have the audience that's watching, get to know you a little bit more, bro.
As they should, you know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that they all need to like put into perspective, you know what I mean? Not everybody's just a rapper. Like this shit's real, bro.
Hell yeah, food shit. That rapping game though, man, that's dope, man.
It's cool.
I fuck with that last song though too, man. That shit was hard, fool. I had that shit bumping on the way over here, fool.
So who won it with the 5? Oh, that one too. That one's cool too, huh?
Is that which was the one that you recently just dropped?
I did some. It's called Even Out the Score. I dropped it with Nick Rodriguez and Aphrodisiac.
What the fuck? My shit was showing that you barely. Nah, it was guys out the county. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah. Oh, that's why you're telling me like, oh, you look bald. You look bald and shit. Nah, like, what there's a I know I was all fucking pelon for that video. Nah, the last one I did it after a little concert we had right here in the city and shit, and I had a gang of fools like right with me, dog. Like it was a good experience. Fool. It was a really good video.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a favorite song that you recorded, like your own?
Of my own?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like there's a couple that I like, but everyone's gonna be like, why that one? You know what I mean? They're like, I like this one. Like I like I made a song with Big June. It's called Applying Pressure. Yeah, applying pressure, what he won't do. And the question here, this section when we on you. But that's like that right there to me. I went into the studio that day. I flipped up the whole script. I was like, hello. Boom, knocked it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you say that was the song that you worked the hardest on and shit? Or no?
Not work the hard, cause that day it just came easy to me. Like working the hardest, fool. Like one of the songs, I think it was Payroll, fool. I tried my hardest on Payroll, cause it was like the song that was either gonna make it or break it, fool. And I was like, if I don't blow up off this one, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I still didn't really blow up off it. It just got locally like crazy. Fool. And I was like, oh fuck it. And we crashed into a city bus that night. Fool. So like it was like meant to be. Fool. We're recording. There's like cops around and shit. I'm like, ooh, like right in front of the cops and shit. They're like interviewing the homie, and the homie's over here doing a sobriety test. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm over here like jamming this shit.
Whole music video.
Yeah, like nah, like it was during the music video, fool. Like we're on University and 58th, fool, and we're driving there, and the homie boom crashes, and I'm like, well, here's the next spot. I was like, we already got the lights, and the fucking ambulance came, the sirens started coming. We parked down the street, and then we walked to the crime scene, and then we were just like fucking around right there, fool. But that song, fool, I was writing my fucking little brain out, fool. I was like, hey, they gotta fuck with this, and then I dropped it, fool, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll keep going.
And what about Rude Boy? How did that one come to be?
That one's like a really good song too, fool. I like the lowriders I had that day. I was on J Street, fool, but that was just love, fool. Like it was just I'm trying to remember who. Oh, Unknown Labs filmed that shit, bro, and forgot who gave me that beat, dog, but. It was a super experience, fool. Like I was around all the South Bay. Like they're like, oh, fool, I go to the liquor store every day. Like thank you for putting it there, and I was like. I just went there that once. You know what I mean?
Hey, tap in with North County Productions, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got you on the next music video, bro.
Let's do it. Let's lock in for I'll probably end up coming up over here anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe you guys show me something. You know what I mean?
Hey, that'd be hard, dog. You know I mean? Showing love to all SD and shit.
Fool, I'll come up to all these barrios right here. You know what I mean? And show a little bit of love, show a little face, show them what we need.
Hell
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, fool. You know what I mean? It's crazy how North County don't get its love out here, though. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean, 619, you know, shout out to the 619, you know.
760 is its own.
It's its own little vibe.
Hidden city, though. It's hidden city, fool. Like, you fools got like rappers that are out here, like, just in the cut. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I see, like, Flashy B going out. He got this shit locked down. I'm trying to think of all the Esco rap. Oh, fucking,
Young Esco.
Crow.
Young Crow,
bro.
That's the boy.
Crow's the fucking dog. He gets it done over here, fool. I'm trying to think who's got, like a name established right here, fool. Like
you got
T-Laced,
2Gs from the E.
2Gs from the E. RM the Poet.
T2Pay, man. We had that fool on the like 2 episodes ago, man. That fool bombs, dog.
Hey, put me on, fool. Put me on, dog.
T2Pay, man. 2Gs from the E. Like I said, we got Pimp Player C, man.
Oh, yup, him too.
We got Doza, man. We got Young Crow, man. You know what I mean?
You gotta hit me.
We got RM the Poet, man. We got a lot of heads out
here.
You
can expect me with one with Doza. Me and Doza gotta lock something in. Fool, I'm slacking on the homie, dog. He needs to come through.
Let me know, fool. I mean, shit.
Those are good people too.
Yeah, he's cool,
good
man.
people. He's cool as fuck, dog.
He's cool people, man. You got. I would love to hear what you guys come out with, dog. The last song he came out with Young Crow, man. Fuck. I can't think of the song right now, fool. My bad, dog. I'm a little faded, but that song went hard, dog.
Yeah, I fuck with Crow. I fuck with Doza. I fuck with Pimp Player C.
Hey, Desi Hollow, no putting it over here
too. Oh, Bishop Snow.
Hey, yeah, Bishop Snow. Hey, are you planning to make a collab?
This was in love with.
I know.
That's his lover right there. Are you planning to collab with any of them?
I got a song with Bishop too. I got a song. This shit locked in, fool.
Hey,
I'm trying to get my way up there. I'm gonna watch. One day I'm gonna get Desi right here, fool. I'm gonna get him around. Watch.
He's cool people.
But we'll figure out what we can do.
He's humble, man. He's cool, man.
I could tell, bro. He's got like that vibe to him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to have that fool at your carne asada.
Nah, hell
you know what I mean? Like,
he's not those people that, you know, are stuck up. You know, he got numbers and shit. There's a couple people that I know and he just stuck up for. Like,
you gotta be humble in this shit.
He got the little kids in the music video.
That's our love.
And he bought the McDonald's right after.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's hard, fool.
Like when we go out, he invited me out to one of his music shoots one time, man. And my lady and my son were there, man. He came up to them and said, "What's up?" He's like, "Hey, I appreciate you for coming out."
That's right.
You know, give hugs and it's our love, man. I was like, "Hell yeah!" You know,
maybe that fool will buy me a fucking Happy Meal after.
Listen, I want a Happy Meal.
I'll be like, "Fool, let me get a 10-piece."
Hell yeah, fool.
And a spicy McChicken. That's it.
Hey, you got anything coming up out there in Dago?
Yeah, fool. So like, show wise, you'll probably see it if it comes up. You see it on my Instagram at JOJO2FADED. But for the most part, like I think I'm just gonna be studying on, or not studying, getting down on this fucking this album full. I'm gonna make my own little shit, and you guys are gonna see, like, you know what I mean, what it is. What's a JOJO2FADED album? You know what I mean? Right. I'm gonna drop it, and then after that, fool, we're gonna just let the fucking music videos fly.
But what's the studio you head to?
I go to a lot, so I like coming here, fool. I like coming to Soul Shakedown. I like going to Afro Spot. I like going to Marvin's place. I like going to this other spot with Noches and what the fuck, and Archie, fool. They hooked me up right there in El Cajon City. So I got spots wherever I jump around. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So
different vibes and shit. Honestly, like, hey,
it just depends on who you fucking with, bro. You gotta make sure you got like that organic flow. You know what I mean? Like, you're not forcing any conversation. You're not forcing any vibes on the track. You're like, fool, just go do you. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Do you? Let's figure out how I can help you, and we could all eat. There's money to be made.
Money's everywhere, fool.
Everywhere, fool. Everywhere.
That's how we on. We trying to get that money. I mean,
that's good, fool. The podcast is a good business too. Like, they got you gotta have the good people asking the right questions. You know, like right here.
Hell yeah.
Feed me, dog.
Hell yeah.
Hey, back on the collabs. My bad. Just wanted to ask this. I was gonna ask, but I forgot. What about Stalker Loco? What are you trying to work with him?
Shout out my boy Stalker Loco. I gotta see this fool.
Hey, homeboy gets down.
One of his days off, fool. We already been talking, fool, but I've been slacking on this fool too, dog. Like, this fool needs to get at me, fool. Like, he needs to dig in my fucking head, fool. Cause I remember he telling me, he's like, hey, I got certain days where I'm free, and that day popped up, and I was like, my home. I was right here with my son and shit. I was like, I can't make it happen. You know what I mean? But I gotta lock in with him. That's one of the ones I'm excited to work with too. Him and who else, bro? Who else I got out here?
But there's a lot of heads out here, fool. And
yeah. There's a lot of heads.
Hey, all right, so check this out, fool. How do you feel about that shit? Cause I mean, me, dog, personally, fool, I feel like a lot of SD heads can't connect or can't be together, can't join as one, cause a whole bunch of politics. You know
it's
what I mean?
Always the politics.
LA doesn't have that problem, fool. Everybody clicks up there no matter where the fuck.
Yeah.
It's all about making that money. Why do you think SD can't do that shit, fool?
I think it's like, you go to LA, there's so many fools from so many hoods that, like, along the line somewhere, I was busted with that vato. I know that fool. I was there with him. Like, you're good people's food, doesn't matter. Like, right here, it's probably the same shit, but, like, there's only so many people who bang. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you go and you fuck around with so-and-so, right? Well, just remember, so-and-so runs with them. And if you don't fuck with them, well, that's who he runs with. So, like, you need to watch out. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's just, like, a bridge we should try and connect. But there's no one making an effort to do so. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fool. You being JOJO2FADED, fool, would you be willing to do some shit like that? Make that bridge connect and shit?
I'll put it out. I'll put it out.
You somebody out here, fool. You somebody in SD, homie.
I'll put it on caps, fool. If we're not getting along by the time we finish working, fuck the song, run the fade, do whatever you want to do. Yes. If we can't fuck around and do that shit, like, even if we are having a good time and you're like, hey, perro, I need that. You're like, all right, cool. We might not drop the song, but I might fucking serve you, you know what I mean? And get that shit over with. Maybe we can fuck around again. I don't know, bro. It's a tough decision, but I'm there for all types of invitations. I'm welcome to handle it outside as well. You know what I mean?
I heard it here, man.
That's what I'm about. If you want to get over your shit, cool. You need that, run my shit. If not, fuck it. Let's work. Let's sit down. Let's talk. What are you mad about? Are you mad about that? Let me make a phone call. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Handle it.
Hell yeah.
If that's what, like, the community wants, stand on business. Link up. Really talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Because everybody be like, oh, fuck that fool. Fuck where he's from. Fuck him. Fuck them. And then, you know what I mean? You dug yourself a hole. You can't fuck around with no one.
Fool, there's money to be made. That's money to be made. If I was rapping, fool, that's the only thing I would be worried about. There's money to be made. Fool, and let's get it, fool. Let's get it. It's all love. I mean, you know, I help you up. You help me up, fool. Let's do this song. And if you don't talk after that, fuck it.
Hey, you would expect Vatos to be like, yeah, that sounds like the move, fool. I help you, you help me. But, like, sometimes people see it like, I'm helping you, you ain't helping me. Yeah, and they'll be like, well, fuck, I gotta get on something with you. Who are you? You know what I mean? It's different when you two somebodies. You know what I mean? Then you be like, oh, like, they just got, like, their own shit going on. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It is what it is. I was telling you the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to stand on business, stand on business. Not then fuck it, fool. Like, we'll just go our own ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just
you go yours, I go mine. I know we got our own shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hey, talking about all that politics shit, man. I just want to bring something up, fool. I don't know if you know about that cheese man going on right now and out there in LA with Jenny 69 and Pink Rose. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think about that shit? Fool? Like, you think that behind that Pink Rose was trying to get clout, or do you support the way she came in and fucked her up with the quote unquote what Jenny said is that 400-pound gorilla? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna piss some bitches off.
Piss them off, fool. Piss them off.
I'm gonna piss some bitches off, fool. Look, that shit's bitch shit, fool. You know what I mean? That's straight up bitch shit. Like, I get it, fool. You're bumping SPM. You're in Tejas, like, or wherever the fuck you're at. You know what I mean? And like, you already know that there's something about you bumping him in front of them that they're gonna like. You should know where you're at a little bit. You know what I mean? To talk about what they did to her, like, fuck it, maybe they were standing on business. Like, maybe they were standing on business. They gotta handle what they had to handle. And this bitch is just playing her like, oh, I'm down to be Chicana. I'm down to be like down for the business, but I'm not down to catch the fade. You know what I mean? I got no corra. That's what it kind of sounded like. Like, expect it, fool. They're gonna hate you for who you are, and then like other people are gonna throw their 2 cents. Like me personally, if they ever hear this, fuck them both. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But hey, fuck them both. Like, that's y'all shit. I got nothing I say is gonna fucking fuck with you and change your direction on how you do. If you think that bitch fucks with chomos and supports child molesters, get that bitch. Hey, if you know that bitch wasn't doing that, you're a fucking bully, bitch. You know what I mean?
Hey, shit. All right, fool. Now seriousness. If Pink Rose came up to you and said she wanted to do a track with you, would you do it?
You gotta pay me.
You gotta pay you.
You gotta pay me.
What about Jenny 69 for?
She gotta pay me too.
It's all business.
It's all business.
It's all
business. Don't think with your dick, homie. You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
Coochie always gonna be there somewhere. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Coochie always gonna be there. You can't be like, oh, let me get on a track.
Money counts.
Where's it at? You wanna be on my shit? You want me to hop on that? I don't know you. I'm gonna fuck around and say it too. This fool, you was at the club.
That fool that was trending a couple 2 years ago.
You remember that fool?
Yeah, I remember him.
A long time
he was doing his fucking eyebrows and shit.
A long time ago, that fool hit me up for one, and I was like,
no way.
I was like, nah. I was like, I wouldn't even be caught dead on a fucking camera with you. I hope he sees this shit too. He's like, this is how you do business? Oh, fuck you. Like, I was like 17. Business, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know you. You know what I mean? And what? You got the fucking dark blue eyebrows? Hell no, fool.
Eyebrows? Hey, you said eyebrows? That's why had him dyed or what?
I could have sworn he dyed his hair and his eyebrows, fool.
Yeah, it looked painted on. Almost.
Something, right, fool?
Yeah.
Look, fool, I don't know. That those strange, dog. I don't know, fool. I can't. You won't see me on this video.
Didn't he come out as fucking gay or whatever?
No, he was. I remember he was fucking around and
He recorded on that, right?
and
He recorded on the camera. Okay.
I remember that fool fucking got into something and he was like fucking up his baby mama's car or something, dog. I don't even know though, fool. That fool's. I don't know.
At the end of the day, where's he at right now?
Okay.
I don't know.
You haven't heard anything from him.
I haven't heard that. He probably hasn't heard nothing from me either. But fuck us. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, JOJO2FADED, man. That's what's up. I never would have thought you would have been on the North County podcast, bro.
I'm glad to be here.
That's just crazy, dog.
And shout out to Ant, shout out to Paco, shout out to the homie Jay. You know what I mean? The homie in the back right here handling all the business with the electronics and shit. I see you, fool.
That's the
like,
man,
hey,
Tim.
The homie Tim. See, that should have been more on point.
This motherfucker came all the way from AZ, dog. He moved out here from AZ, dog.
What part of AZ?
So it's this town called Safford, and it's like 3 hours from Phoenix. Probably nobody would ever hear about it.
Are you talking about like middle of AZ, or like more East Coast than AZ?
All
right. So, oh shoot, that was loud, bro. So
okay.
it's 3 hours southwest of Phoenix. So do you watch UFC?
Yeah.
You know Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, I know we're Justin Gaethje.
Okay, Justin Gaethje's from Safford.
Oh, serio?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard of it.
Hey, no, that's fair, dude. Yeah, no, pretty much. I mean, so like, what's it called? So, I mean, I talked about it a little bit on episode 5, called our OnlyFans. Go watch that, everybody.
You hear him? A la verga.
Yeah. So anyway, what's it called? Yeah. So originally I was born in Phoenix, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't consider myself from there because I didn't grow up there.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm from Safford. That's where I consider that I'm from. And what's it called? I came out here a year ago, And I go to school out here. I do graphic design.
How's it working out for you? You fuck with being out here? Or
Yeah.
Is it pinching your ass on the rant? That shit's hard, fool. That shit's fucking hard, bro.
I mean, dude, yeah, it's expensive out here as fuck. But like, I mean, honestly, and I'll forever say this, if it wasn't for my mom and dad, I would not be out here 100%.
Real.
If it was not for them, I would not be out here. I would not be doing my thing. And I truly owe everything to them.
Hey, you know what though? They see that it's going somewhere. That's probably why they do what they do for you, bro.
Right? No, for sure.
And
I mean,
that's love, fool. Like I wish I got it out like that, fool. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like you give me the fucking genuine vibes, bro. Ever since I seen you in the back, you handle all your shit. You don't even say nothing. He's over here, like, looks over. He's all.
catch me on episode 5 and 7. Right now, I'm off to the side, but like, you know.
All right, bet.
Yeah,
we're gonna have another one. We're gonna do the one chip challenge.
We're probably gonna do. I love it. Yeah, what the fuck? Hell no.
I'm gonna get Chorro
The
Supreme.
one chip challenge, dude.
You're gonna get Chorro from watching.
Hey, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna come that day.
It's funny as fuck because we said we're gonna do it in your living room, fool. So.
Oh,
We got it.
Hey, you guys are not down, fool. Hey, if you guys are down and all 100% seriousness, fool, I'll go with the chips.
he got you there, dog.
All right, let's talk after this.
Hey, who knows? Maybe a vlog coming up, you know, showing him around or him showing
JOJO2FADED
us.
fucking dies.
Nah, that's scandalous. Oh, shit.
You heard of the little vato who ate that shit? He died.
Really?
I'm
So-
serious.
oh,
as
yeah,
fuck,
I heard that shit.
You guys think I'm capping? Fool, rest in peace to the little fool whoever did that shit. And he ate that shit. Done that fool. Burn him shit.
Damn.
That's gacho, fool. I don't know, man. I'll take a nibble.
What do you think would be the worst way to die, fool?
Drowning, yeah. It's like drowning is like tough. Or I mean, look, there's a lot of shit. Like imagine you fall from hella far, like hella high and shit. You fall, you don't die, and you're just sitting there dying.
Like that one fool in that roller coaster, fool, and was it in Florida? I think.
I haven't even heard of this.
There was some big fat food that went on the
Damn.
Don't go
on the rides that that strapped you on. And
don't go on roller coasters.
Hey, that's why I don't go on roller coasters, fool. But I guess this ride picked them up, fool. It's the ones that picked you up like an elevator, and it dropped them, fool. And I guess that fool he was too big, fool, and that fool flew out, fool.
Swear
to God, fool.
It got to the top.
That shit was viral. I think it was in Florida, fool, at the Six Flags, or in Texas at the Six Flags.
No.
Dude, I'd argue dying from a one chip is worse.
Hey, no,
Fuck no. Imagine you're already scared going up on the Supreme Scream kind of fucking ride, dog. Like you're on the ride, fool. You're already scared. Fool.
I would think like fuck it. It's like another normal little thing, and then you get there, and then it drops, and you fucking fly out, and you're like, fuck. Hey, how the fuck am I gonna get to work tomorrow?
But imagine a one chip, your homie dares you like, yo, eat this chip. You don't expect to die. The fuck?
You don't even want to do it, and he's like, you're a bitch, fool. You're a bitch. Do it. Fuck.
And then you die.
And you die. Fuck.
And you fucking die. And he recorded it.
He still clowns on you. You fucking pussy.
Fucking pussy.
Oh, bitch, get up.
He's like, this fool doesn't ever eat hot Cheetos. Look at him, died off of one chip. That's fucked up. I mean, hey, you know what though? Like, maybe I remember my dad made a thing. He was like, oh, fool, like eat a whole habanero. And we're playing, what the fuck were we playing, fool? I think we were playing poker or like 21 or something, fool, and I lost.
You ate one?
And I fucking ate the habanero, fool, and I was like, fuck this shit. I threw it up. I was like, as soon as, like what I did earlier, fool, I was just, threw it up. I was like, fuck that, homie.
Crazy, huh?
Stupid ass fucking habanero.
Hey. All right, check this out. We're already coming, close to the end. There's something the North County Podcast is going to do, man. Shit. I don't know if you feel comfortable, fool, but before we close this shit out, fool, close it out with a little freestyle.
Throw a beat.
Throw a beat. What you want, fool?
Hey, you want me to bring my speaker?
Bring it. Where's it at?
It's in my car.
Go get that shit.
I bet.
Hey,
yeah.
pause that shit real quick. Hell yeah, fool. JOJO2FADED, man.
Boom.
Look, I'm telling you, dog.
That's right.
Hey, but
JOJO2FADED for a beat.
hey, you gotta hop on the Pimp Player C and JOJO2FADED music video, fool.
Oh yeah,
Let's get it cracking, fool. We'll do it out here, fool.
All day.
I'll try to get some shit organized, fool. Like, get some rides out here and shit.
Let's do it.
No, todavía no. Ahorita ya vamos a terminar.
This fool don't got a girl, so his mom's calling him and shit.
Okay, está bien. Bye.
That's right, fool. Shout out to your head pop, fool. That's right,
I
dog.
don't know who wants to put a beat.
Just put any beat, motherfucker.
Put a beat.
Jay, you put a beat. Last time you were
You
trying.
put one.
Let me see, fool. You know what I mean?
Last time you were trying to make people rap to a beat. That I don't know what the fuck.
Dude, I was buzzing.
I don't know you.
He said, "Now I'm yacked out."
These professional speakers over here.
All right, fool. I just picked a random one, fool.
Biore blemish patches.
That's not.
Oh, this one was hard, man.
You got ads, fool? That shit's so scandalous.
Get YouTube Premium, dog. I'm gonna put my mic close to it so it picks up. Or do you put music over, like, do you put the beat over it?
Nah, we should be able to hear it.
Oh yeah, that's hard. Look, it's off the dome. If you catch me in your zone, I'm just right up with this cone, put it straight up to your dome, knock your home down, sliding with that 40, knock your hoe down. I give a fuck cause I be tearing from the flow down. Say what? You said you from where? What's that? We sliding down with that 40, knock your face tap. Stupid bitch, yeah, you come around you J-Cats, I'ma slide through this fucking. Alright, bitch, I'm really on it. I be sliding through the back streets, hit him in his back piece. I'm sliding with that fat beat. And I'm just rocking with the homies. Got Paco and Jay sitting with the homies like, what? Sign, give a fuck. I'm about to go and done, about to pop the fucking trunk. Stupid ass bitch, we gon' slide until it's done. And these niggas want the beat on the set, they be acting dumb.
No, we heard it.
You heard it?
Yeah, you
let me go again. I be sliding in that bands, better knock 1, 2, 3, 4 down to friends. Like what? I need to get drunk. I need to pop chunks and get done with this fucking so I go stupid with this toolie on me. Yeah, and you know I keep that fully on me. Send me out of my.
There we go. How you feeling? One more flow. No.
Look, you about those act like weenies. I be speed up with beanies, sliding with that 40 in these mean heats with beanies. We them block bullies, we sliding with them fullies and we gonna knock tillies like, I really got none, but I'm just riding with this 40, it's a fat gun. Knock your dome back, sliding through his fitted cap. Ain't no way I hit him and he's missing that. Said,
there we go.
Hey, you asked for a little one.
That shit went hard, fool.
Hey, if we'd have been more prepared, I would have fucked over one.
Hey, that's why it's called a freestyle, fool. You know what I mean?
It's all good. It's all
JoJo
good.
did his thing, man. JoJo did his thing, dog.
Let me know. I'll come back with a good one though. You know.
Hey, hell yeah, fool. You know what I mean? Hey, like I said, man, I appreciate you, though, man, coming out here, dog.
Yup.
I know it was a long drive all the way from like.
This is Lower County, fool.
I mean, this shit crazy, though. How long was the drive, fool?
We got here in like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes less.
1 hour, 1 hour drive in 15 minutes.
Oh, we zoomed that shit.
Hell
fool.
yeah, dog. That's what's up, man.
We're here in fucking. We were here faster than anything, fool.
Hey, like I said, man, I appreciate that shit, man.
Hey,
All
shout
right,
out to
that's
North
all
County
you
Podcast,
guys.
fool.
North County Podcast, baby. Hell yeah, dog. You know what I mean?
My boy Tim, Ant, Paco, Jay, everybody here, solid peoples, bro. Fuck with the podcast.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, it's gonna be the hardest podcast coming out of San Diego, man. Y'all ain't ready, man. This is gonna be fucking.
Whoa,
Stay
whoa.
tuned for this shit, man. Like I said,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
JOJO2FADED, episode 8, man. Hey,
Thank you
got
for
this
watching,
shit, man.
guys. Oh, yeah.
Tune in.
Later.